This video will walk you through the Gmail contact feature. Now, you can add contacts several different ways actually. One way is that Gmail auto adds some of your frequent email senders and recipients. This allows for Gmail to auto-complete the send to area whenever you're composing an email and begin typing that person's email address. Now, this contact auto add feature can be toggled on or off over here in the settings area. Come on up here by our gear icon, open that up, click on settings. Scroll down about halfway down the page, and right below the people widget is create contacts for autocomplete. You can toggle this on or off. If you want to add the contacts yourself, then you want to click that radio button. Come on down here and click on save changes. I don't. I'd rather the auto feature be left on, so I'm just going to leave that alone. Come on back over here to our inbox. Discard changes, okay. Now, another way to add contacts is by clicking on the contacts option in the upper left corner just under the Google logo, or if this is a business account, there'll be a business logo up here. But right here next to Gmail is that drop down arrow. Click on that, then click on contacts, and here's your contacts area. And you can simply click on new contact here, add the name of the contact, and you can see right now they're in the My Contacts group. You can create additional groups, and I'll cover that here in just a second. But within the details here, you've got a lot of information you can add. In addition to just adding their name, if you see these three dots here, you can add additional details. Same down here, if you hover over the box, if you come across one that has three dots, hover over that and you can add additional details. For example, add a prefix, first, middle, and last name, as well as a suffix. And a lot of this stuff is pretty straightforward, but once you enter information, you a lot of times have options to add additional fields. For example, we've got the option to add a home email address or a work email address or even a custom email address where you can click on custom and name it whatever you want. And once you do that, and you click outside of the box, and this holds true with a lot of these different features here, you have the option of adding additional details. For example, in this case, adding an additional email address. Same for phone number, and like I had mentioned up here under the address box, you've got these three dots out here. You can add additional details in addition to the simple street address. You can toss in a P.O. box, neighborhood, city, and so on. And you've got these options down here which are pretty cool, plus you can add additional fields also. For example, this particular person maybe has children, and you want to add a custom box here for the names of their children or the ages of their children. You can also do a lot of that stuff right over here in the add a note box. Now up here in the top right, you can add an invite. This is if you have a Google Plus account. You can also add them to particular circles, or you can create a new circle for this particular person or the people that you are creating this group for. Speaking of groups, you come on up here. You can either add them to a current group that you've already created, or you can create a new group. And it automatically adds them. And as you can see here, these are the labels for all the groups that this particular person belongs to. And these groups really do come in handy in helping you keep things organized as far as your contacts are concerned. For example, if you want to mass email a whole bunch of people in this doctors group, then all you have to do is come up here and begin to compose your email, and then just type in the to box. For example, we'll come on back up here, type in here, begin to type the name of that group, and it will automatically populate all the members of that group's email addresses right in here. Pretty cool, huh? And if this person has a Google Plus account, chances are pretty good by now their image would already be populated in here from their Google Plus account. If not, you do have the option of adding a picture yourself. As you can see, as I created that group, they're going to be popping up over here under the My Contacts label. You can also create new groups right here. Let's come on back over to our inbox and show you a couple more ways in which you can create contacts. Another way is to hover over the sender, and you can come on down here and click on Add to Contacts. Now, if that person is already added to your contacts, if you hover over the name, you'll see you'll have contact info instead of Add to Contacts. Now, the last way that I know of to add an individual to your contacts is whenever the email is actually opened up, come on over here to the top right corner inside the email, that little drop down box here for more, click on that, and right here, add, then that gives the name of the sender, in this case Google Plus, to your contacts list. Click on that. They're added to your contacts list. Let's come on back up here to our contacts and I'll show you. My contacts, the Google Plus team right here. But if we open that up, and you'll see that the only details that are filled in are the email address. So I would go ahead and add all the other details while you're there, while you're thinking about it. That way all of your contacts and your groups and your Gmail are as organized as possible. This is the end of our video on Gmail contacts. Thanks for watching, and you have a great day.